Well, hello everybody in Facebook land. How you doing? Anyways, Jimmy and I are back home at the country crib out in Brooksville. I'll tell you what, thank God we made it home alive. I'll tell you what, we checked the P.O. box, and then I wanted to get some drinking water, so we stopped at the Save-A-Lot in Brooksville. 2 cars cut us off when we were trying to pull into the parking lot. One of them must have been doing about 50 miles an hour. I'm thinking, gee, when I took defensive driving, I learned a lot. And what I learned is when you pull into a parking lot, you're supposed to pull in cautiously, not doing 50 miles an hour or more, whatever. Just courtesy and cautiously and carefully, not hot rodding. If you want a hot rod, go to Citrus Speedway, motherfuckers, and you know who you are. And then, so Jimmy's like, oh my God, I'm looking at Jimmy like, yeah, I know, babe. You're making over $500 a month payments on this car over here for the next 6 years, in upwards of nearly $38,000. So I'm thinking the last thing Jimmy and I don't need, after everything we've already survived, is for some fucking loser driver who doesn't even deserve to have a driver's license as far as I'm concerned. They cut us off right when we pulled into the shopping center. One car cut Jimmy off. It was an African American, has nothing to do with race. I'm not racially prejudiced, but he was an African American man. And then another vehicle had a stop sign by the Walgreens. So Jimmy and I were just pulling into this shopping center. So the person that was at that stop sign by the Walgreens, they didn't have the right of way, put it that way. And they pulled it right out in front of Jimmy, almost causing us to get into another accident. So between the person that had the stop sign and the African American that was speeding and cut us off, it was like, this is not very nice of either one of those vehicles. And I'm disabled. I can't really physically, I can't put the smack down as a word like I used to in my younger days. And even if I was healthy and strong and I didn't have all these injuries to my body, I still don't want to do it if I don't have to. It's like a last resort. But I think they do it just to get over on you, and a lot of them are evil, and a lot of them want to do a bait and switch with their lawyers so they can try to blame you for why they drive reckless and they caused an accident. So yeah, I'm trying to have a good attitude about things that should have never happened. All these other drivers, get the fuck off the road, stay home. Okay, if you don't know how to drive, you're very inconsiderate. Very inconsiderate. There's a newborn baby born every day. Try to think about the newborn babies, and the parents are waiting to bring their newborn babies home from the hospital, or wherever the mom and dad or whatever, when they bring their newborns home, or their young children or toddlers or 5-year-old, 6, 7-year-old children in the back seat, whatever. Think of the children instead of yourself. I don't care if you're African American, white, Spanish, Chinese, it don't matter. It's not about race. With your Black Lives Matter, it should be all lives matter. Not just African Americans. Hello? Wake up and smell the fucking cappuccino. But I'm just saying, it's so insane. Think of other people other than yourself. Think about safety on the roadways, safety on the highways, safety in shopping centers. Get your head out of your smelly ass. Grow a brain, get a clue, learn how to drive, take defensive driving, whatever it takes for you to wake the fuck up. The road does not just belong to you, it belongs to all of us. Good Lord. Anyways, on a brighter note, thank God we made it home. But yeah, my nerves are a bit wrecked tonight. To my Facebook friends and family. But on a brighter note, the lights are working pretty good tonight, so I figured I'll do this little video. Look, see how pretty? Yeah, okay, that one works good. See, they're brighter tonight than they were the other night when I took pictures of them. I also took a picture of the rainbow right before the sun went down at the shopping plaza, but yeah. It's not real clear, but yeah, there was a rainbow. I caught a picture of it. Yeah, they're brighter tonight than they wasn't the other time I took a video. Especially these little cutie pot. Oh, what's that? Oh my God, I haven't seen these since I was a little girl. Oh my God, they're yellow. They're so beautiful. Oh my God, that's the first time I've seen that. Oh, and my plant. I never knew what kind of plant. I think it's a crepe myrtle. It's in almost full bloom. The other crepe myrtle that hardly ever grows blooms on them light. It's like a light hot pink. Finally, some blooms are growing on it. Yeah, these are starting to work better. Thank God. Jimmy screwed up one of them. They're all wired together. It was a miracle he managed to fix these. But they're working better tonight as far as changing colors. I really love that. The other night when I took a video of it, or photos, stills, whatever, it wasn't showing all the different colors. They're like rainbow colors. And they change slowly, but they're just so beautiful. Yeah, I have all kinds of stuff packed away. I haven't gotten to it yet. I'd like to get to it eventually because I'm going to get a lighted china cabinet and put my lighted spin glass things I used to buy at USA Flea Market before they shut down. They got AC adapters, or you can plug them in, and then you put the glass on top of it, and it spins around. Oh my God, they're just so beautiful. I have a rose. I've got some other ones, and it's like a rose inside the glass. You put it on the lighted spin top thing that spins around. I might have I don't know, maybe 7 or 10 of my lost count. But they're packed away. They're so beautiful. So this light came on just recently. But I love those colors anyways. But yeah, it was off a little while ago, but I think it was charged enough and it came on. I just love that. I just love the lights. It's just so pretty. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep them up year round. I did that when I was living at one of my other previous residents. But I thank the Lord we made it home alive. I mean, God, those two vehicles are driving reckless. They almost killed Jimmy and I. So we don't have to be crossing to a handicapped zone crossing in an electric scooter like sometimes I need to, because my vertigo is so bad it makes it walk a little funny. You don't even have to be in a handicapped zone to get almost killed by these reckless drivers. They still try to kill you when you're in your vehicle by cutting you off in a shopping center. You're supposed to drive slow and cautiously when you go in these shopping centers. That's not very nice. So anywho, thank God Jimmy and I made it back home. Thank you, Lord Jesus. And may you all stay safe and healthy and don't get the coronavirus. And so yeah, I just want to make this quick little video. Yeah, and I'll try to post that rainbow that I caught when we were still at the shopping center. But it's not a real bright rainbow, just a little portion of it because it was covered up by some clouds. We've had some rain and clouds out here in Brooksville, Florida today. Not real heavy all day rain, but yeah, rain. And so there was a little bit of a rainbow, but it probably would have been like a full rainbow had it not been hidden in the clouds. But I got a small portion of the rainbow. But I'm walking a little funny today. On my back is my feet and my back. Oh my God, help me please. Thank God for this railing here. I'll tell you what. Okay, let me go inside and see if Jimmy's all right in here. Let's see. Hey, Jim. You all right, babe? Huh?
Yeah, why?
I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm making sure she don't need shit off the floor.
Stuff. Everything's called stuff. All right, I'm in the crib. So yeah, I just wanted to make that quick video, and so yeah, we're gonna watch Everybody Loves Raymond and have some supper. I love all my friends and family on and off Facebook. I know most of you are saying, Judy, really? I mean, I know it hurts you with your blood relatives and your stepmom and all of it. You know, I'm just trying to hang on to my life. That's all I'm trying to do, whatever's left of it. I'm just trying to hang on to it. And yeah, Jimmy's come up with some pretty good ideas that we may or may not follow through with those ideas, but they're pretty good ideas. They're pretty good ideas. So I'm not going to tell you what they are because I'm going to hold you in suspense. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but they're good ideas, and I hope we follow through with them. Because it'll help Jimmy and I out financially if it turns out the way that he thinks it will. Because those car payments are damn near killing us. Over $500 a month, y'all. And all I make is a little over $700 on my SSI disability check. So God forbid if something should happen to Jimmy. Like if he passed away before I did for whatever reason. There ain't no way that I can pay over $500 a month on that car out there, and all the rest of the bills here, no. So that's one of my main upsets, and he knows that. But like I said, I hope it turns out the way that he thinks it will, because if it does, then we can afford to live. I won't say like the rich people do, but I won't have to have an anxiety and panic attack every 2 minutes worrying about how we're going to get this paid for. But we're all suffering the impact of the pandemic all around the world. And we're all trying to stay alive and safe and happy and healthy. So with that being said, at the end of the day, we must learn to care about each other. One way or another, we have to get through all the family feuds and the misunderstandings, the tension in the neighborhood, the bad neighbors, can't do nothing about it. That's why I kind of keep to myself for the most part. I love my neighbors, don't get me wrong, but there's a few bad apples here and there. You know who the fuck you are. Stay off my property. That's not a warning, that's a promise. Stay off my property. Unless you're invited, or unless you're here to help Jimmy and I with what we're going through, that's one thing. But if you're just going to keep talking and gossiping and saying things that are not 100% accurate, and you're here just to take from us and take from us and take from us, you're at the wrong residence. And I will call Sheriff Al Nienhuis or any team member of the Hernando County Sheriff's Department and keep you off my property legally. I've done it before. Jimmy, I should say correction. I stand corrected. Jimmy has already successfully had a deputy serve one of our neighbors with a no trespass. And he earned that no trespass. And we tried over 4 genuine, sincere times to make solidified peace with him. And he still wants to keep that war going. So now he can stay on his side and we'll stay on ours. Anyways, to the rest of y'all out there in Facebook land, I love you. You know who you are. And thank you to my real friends and family. And thank you to, it looks like I have over 900 friends. That's what it says with last time I counted. It blows my mind in a good way. I try to weed out the wackos and the perverts that won't stop bothering Jimmy and I in Messenger. I'm still got a ways to go on that. But other than that, I love the rest, y'all. Especially the ones who are real, not fake. The ones who are educated, got your stuff together, own your own stuff. Whether you're single, married, engaged, you got kids, you're widows, I love all y'all. Stay safe, happy, healthy, alive, and kicking. God bless y'all. God bless the USA. Amen.